Hey guys, Tropicat212 here. Welcome to a new series on my channel. Don't worry about my new name, I'm just rebranding myself a bit. Also, I'm going to be getting into new genres of video types, starting with videos about the furry fandom. I'll be doing videos ranging from my favorite fursuit makers to designing characters to dance competition clips. I hope that you enjoy watching these videos as much as I'm going to enjoy making them. Also, yes, a lot of these makers are very popular. It's alright if you don't agree or have different favorites. These are just my personal favorites as well as some reasons why. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh my god, I just whacked my microphone. Sorry. I gotta fix this, give me a second. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. Number 10, Kloofsuits. Their suits are quite pleasing to look at. Kloofsuits often uses airbrushing for details on the heads. Usually I'm not a big fan of airbrushing, however the way Kloofsuits does it makes it so the airbrushing blends very well with the fur. It's gentle and natural looking, which I really like. Also, their eyes are so pretty. The paints mix together so well. I can't talk, I am sorry. Add that in with the smooth airbrushing and you can easily see why they're a favorite. Number 9, Made for You. One thing I've noticed with Made for You suits is that they seem to have a talent for mixing in one neon or unnatural color with all natural colors. It makes their suits stand out more, and even if they are just doing unnatural or just all natural colors, you can still easily depict each color in the suit. They don't blend together too much and are clean looking. Plus, have you seen their heads? Like, dang, I didn't know you could make a fursuit so handsome. Made for You is another airbrush user. They add just enough airbrushing so it isn't intrusive, which somehow adds to the insanely handsome look their suits give off. Number 8, Pawaii Fursuits. Pawaii Fursuits specializes in being kawaii, hence the play on their name. Their fursuits always have a kawaii kick to them no matter the species. I immediately recognize their tiger twin suits. I'm not aware of the owners of these suits, so I apologize whenever I see them. These tigers, in my eye, are the face of their brand. They just scream kawaii, and the colors immediately lure you in. Vibrant yet subtle pink or aqua mixed with white is absolutely gorgeous. They use bright colors on their suits that always look amazing. All of their suits look ready to cuddle with. Really, Molly? Sorry, my cat decided to say hi. Molly, don't you dare jump up on me. You're gonna ruin the video. Disclaimer, never go up to a fursuit and randomly hug them. Always get consent first. Some suitors aren't okay with hugs at all, while some are okay if you ask them. Hugging without consent can injure you, the suitor, the suit itself, and cause a lot of chaos. Number 7, Kaiju Costumes. Kaiju Costumes is a maker I only recently found out about during a fursuit raffle. However, I ended up following them because of their talent in suits. Right at the top of their Twitter page, you can see many of the suits they've made, and boy is there a lot of them. Kaiju Costumes doesn't seem to stick to one species. You can immediately pick out a saber-tooth, a boxer, a bull terrier, a hyena, and some other species too. Being able to differentiate species so easily is really nice to see in our makers' work. It shows they're comfortable with working outside the generic big cat or wolf population. Number 6, Mischief Makers. Mischief Makers was one of the first makers I had stumbled upon when joining the fandom and might be one of the reasons I fell in love with furry so quickly. I mean, seriously, after seeing one of their suits, who wouldn't? Mischief Maker suits have this welcoming, friendly look to them. Their eyes seem to harbor the mischief their brand is named after. Mischief Maker suits always looks well made and smooth. The carving and fur turns out so well. I've noticed they are able to keep the colors from the character on the original reference sheet when matching furs to the suit. Matching fur to your reference is always nice to see. Number 5, Cove. I only recently found out about Kids Cove fursuits, but they immediately found a place in my heart. Kids Cove is actually run by a 15-year-old maker. One of the most noticeable things about his suits is that this is his first one. Yes, this is his very first suit. With every suit he makes, he just gets better and better. It's really inspiring to see such a young maker continuing with their hobbies. A specific feature I like about his suits are how each suit has its own shape and feeling to it. By feeling, I mean the vibe you get from it. If you compare one of his cat suits to, say, a canine suit, you can easily see the difference between the muzzle shapes. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but being able to see the difference between species by muzzle shape is one of my top necessities when looking for a maker. Number 4, Mutt Fursuits. Mutt Fursuits differentiate from other makers because their species differentiate. Mutt Fursuits have a special talent for scaled critters. They use a lot of airbrushing to help capture the look of snakes, bearded dragons, and even chameleons. I personally like the fact that they go outside the typical boundaries most makers seem to have and embrace the not-so-common species. Mutt Fursuits have vibrant colors, whether those colors are natural or unnatural. If you happen to be looking for a reptilian suit maker, check them out. Number 3, Splinterfox Productions. Splinterfox is definitely worthy of the third spot. I really admire how they are able to use neon furs without it being overpowering to look at. The carving of the foam and the shaping of the fur is always perfect. They have a healthy mix of species and are absolutely insane when it comes to matching markings. However, the most prominent and unique thing about their suits are the eyes. Every set of eyes is different while still following their style. The painting combined with this white shine effects is absolutely gorgeous to look at. Oh, and we can't forget their attitude. I can personally tell you that they are an absolute pleasure to chat with. They're always so helpful and polite with any questions you may have. This quality is one of the most imperative traits businesses should have. Number 2, Multicolor Bark. Multicolor Bark, formerly known as Autumn Fallings. I can't talk, I'm going to repeat that just for clarification. Multicolor Bark, formerly known as Autumn Fallings, stands out from other makers because of their style. Despite the fact that they use a toony style, the head shapes are unique to them. The bodies are this interesting amount of puffy, yet smooth. I don't really know how you do that. The noses on all the suits are different to match whatever species of commissioner's persona is. The paw pads, if you chose indoor paw pads, are all a similar shape. They remind me of something from The Lion King. Another thing I really like about this maker is how well they add whiskers on. The whiskers just add that little bit of extra style to their suits. Number 1, more for less. Okay, yes, I'm sure this maker is on everyone's list, but hey, they briefly earned that. More for less's style excels when it comes to toony. Their Their noses are always pretty big, which is a unique trait to their suits, plus those eyes. More for less's eyes are larger than any other makers that I'm aware of anyways. Their eyes are very innocent and friendly looking. More for less suits give off a friendly vibe even if it's an angry character. Please don't be offended by this. If you commission them and think your suit looks angry, I don't mean to deny this is a compliment, and this guy, he's angry, but he's good, I like it. More for less has special adjustment add-ons for their suits too. They have removable blush, magnetic adjustable eyebrows, this is a mouthful, I'm tired. More for less has special adjustment add-ons for their suits too. They have removable blush, magnetic adjustable eyebrows, magnetic eyelids, interchangeable tongues, adjustable ears, and even piercings to add. They recently added airbrushing to their list of products too. Oh, I almost forgot. I have heard from more for less suit owners this exact sentence. Oh yeah, more for less suits make you a giant. Yep, more for less suits really make you look twice their actual size. Their heads are bigger than some other makers, but don't worry. This doesn't have a negative effect on you wearing the suit. Alright, I think that's about it for this video. I really hope that you liked this video. I just repeated myself, okay. I had a lot of fun making it and learning more about each makers. Hopefully you learned more about these makers too. Go support these fursuit makers if you can. Even retweeting or sharing their posts helps. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to swing by that like button if you enjoyed it. That tells me y'all want to see more content, and subscribe to show your support and to see more. Bye!